So tonight, when you sleep and dream, remember to remember. Okay, whether your dream is in color or black and white. All right. So, you know, we have a vicious cycle of insomnia. You know, talking about, you know, you take the pill to sleep, but you take caffeine to stay awake. This is a cycle that whereby you don't want. You know, you have to break it. So this one is a vicious cycle. You know, stress, anxious thoughts, worry. When you can't sleep, it becomes a tension, a stress, and becomes a, you know, you can't sleep properly. Daytime you want to sleep, but you can't sleep. Nighttime, you know, so you try to sleep, then you also can't sleep. So sleeping disorder, insomnia, 30 to 40% of the adult population suffer from this. Yeah. Or once a while, you know, it could be a transient kind, you know, last less than a week. You know, it could be a short term, you know, 1 to 4 weeks. It could be a chronic insomnia that lasts more than 1 month. The effects of sleep deprivation on our human body actually is quite substantial. So first thing, you know, say perhaps on the water and the breath. Actually, sleeping is very important. You don't want to have your sleeping cycle to be disrupted. But the trouble is, in Singapore, I think night is always too young. Symptoms of insomnia, difficult falling asleep, you know, interrupted sleep, waking up early. This one is, you know, you even want to sleep, also cannot sleep. Like sleep, poor quality of sleep, not refreshed after sleeping. Insomnia frequently associated with the so-called generalized anxiety disorder. If somebody comes to you and say that I'm worried, but without cause, I'm scared of this, I'm afraid of that, I'm thinking somebody is talking behind me, somebody is trying to hurt me here and there. Okay, this is anxiety attack. All right. So anxiety symptoms and sleep problem may simultaneously be present in the same individual, but they are considered separate clinical entities. To me, I think they should be considered as one. But when it comes to treatment, the medical treatments, they consider a difference. Okay. So the symptoms: persistent nervousness, trembling, muscular tension, sweating, light heaviness, palpitation, dizziness. You know. So the gastric discomfort. So sleep medication, you know, raise the risk of dying. Okay, it's actual facts, you know. So if you can, if everybody is possible, try to stay clear from the medication. You know, as you age, you know, the risk becomes all the more, you know, acute. And common side effects of the prescription sleeping pills, you look at it, so many. So don't bother. All right, yeah. And you can't take it for a prolonged period, you know, because the more you take, the pill is getting bigger. What do you mean? Because it becomes less effective. You know why it's less effective? Because your body gets used to it, just like drugs. Fall asleep fast tonight. Okay, so this is the part that whereby I want to explain a little bit in detail, if I got time. So first, make sleep a priority. Sleeping is very important. You know, I know many people say my project is much more important. You know, my job is you know, is in line with it, right? Say no to coffee afternoon. Yeah. Drinking coffee at 9 o'clock is not advisable unless you know your body can take it. Stay away from your phone. Oh, the phone is become my counterpart already, you know. Yeah. You sleep with the phone? Put it under the pillow? It's no. Actually, the frequency hurts you. Unless you want your brain cells to be cooked by the phone, stay clear of it, you know. Stay away. Meditate. I love this one, okay? Try some easy yoga poses, okay? Food and supplements, yes. Yeah. Talk about food first. You got a whole grains, which is, you know, can improve the production of serotonin. You got chamomile tea for relaxation. One thing, you know, chamomile actually also good for stomach. If you have a petulant problem, you got a gas problem built up here, if you have a full stomach, you can't have a good sleep. Yeah. The chamomile tea as well as the peppermint helps to lighten your stomach. Okay? For this reason, in order to have a good sleep, don't eat too late at night. So you think that at night you can't really have a good sleep, warm your milk. How to warm? Take a pot, have a small fire, pour the milk. The milk is in the fridge. You don't want to drink the cold milk. Pour the milk, take the stirrer and stir. Stand in front and stir. You warm it. Okay? So if you really want the whole milk, don't mix with water, just the fresh milk whatsoever. Actually, in Singapore, you can't get a fresh milk cow, okay? So you stir until warm. If you really want to warm your body, if you still think that you're cold, take blend in maybe half a teaspoon of the cinnamon. You know cinnamon? Yeah. So then sit down, slowly sip it before you sleep. This one is a good helper, all right? And pumpkin seeds are a great source of magnesium, which serves to calm the body down. I love this one also, magnesium. When the body, cannot loosen it, cannot be relaxed, maybe you are short of certain minerals, like take for example magnesium, calcium, all right? So second one is, many people when try to sleep, their body is still very tense. So what I do, actually, I go into the posture whereby I loosen part by part. Saying good night from my toes. I just loosen up, saying good night from the toes up. Toes, ankles, the calf muscle, knee and thigh up here. Just to ask them to relax. Yeah. Sometimes, we fail to have a good sleep is because even you try to sleep, your brain keeps on asking you to sleep, you try to force your sleep, your body's, other parts of the bodies are very tense. So you have to relax it. Without going through the process of scanning part by part, you can't relax. So you can't have a sleep. And prior to this, before I sleep, I draw my curtain. I block the window with a piece of plank so that the lights from the corridor will not enter into the place that I sleep. Okay, you can do likewise. Just as I mentioned it, even a small ray, a small little ray of light shine on your skin, your melatonin secretion will start to drop. So you can't sleep. So as the city of Singapore lights up, actually many people becomes a light sleeper or they can't sleep properly. I would gather that you will be environmentally more friendly to switch off some of the lights. So for insomnia, you got the tryptophan. Yeah. This one actually is a precursor of two neurotransmitters and neurohormone, serotonin and melatonin. Tryptophan. Okay. It doesn't have the side effects and not associated with any other problems, and it will not increase the threshold for the arousal from sleep and no drug resistance because it essentially is the amino acid. Okay? Yeah. Chinese herb. It has been used, in China for treating a variety of neurological conditions, including the, all kind of symptoms, epilepsy and also neural problems and hypertension. Yeah. So if you look at the effectiveness, you more or less can tell, the efficacy here. You got a headache, dizziness, and the insomnia, so on and so forth. The efficacy, you look at it, the response rate are very favorable. All right. How about just how I mentioned about calcium. Actually, it's not just the calcium; it's also the magnesium. All right. So in this trait, we frequently suggest people that are having the difficulty in sleep to supplement the magnesium, calcium before sleep. All right. So a seaweed rewrite multi-mineral rich in calcium and magnesium will be helpful. Okay. The sea mineral is always rich and balanced because it's from the sea. Actually, life begins from the sea. All right. So this one will be helpful, but look at it. It's no doubt we call it hai zhao gai, okay, calcium. But you look at the composition, the components. You have, so couples of the things other than the calcium. You got trace minerals, sulfur, and potassium, so on and so forth. Okay? It's a full spectrum and balanced calcium. So calcium taken together with the this one, okay, works synergistically, help to calm mood and improve sleep quality. All right. So, and also it's actually effective for cramp. When you sleep, you will tend to have a muscle cramps here and there, your leg cramp, So this one is a substance that you should look at it. Sometimes shortage of the calcium causes somebody to have cramp at night. Okay. So all these are being packaged. Just now we're talking about the tryptophan, you're talking about the calcium, you're talking about the the mushroom, the fungus, which is Chinese herbs, So that one I get difficulty to pronounce it anyway. So, but this one all are being packaged in this herbal, solution for the insomnia, and it's clinically proven for insomnia, heartache, vertigo, epilepsy, extension. All right. So tryptophan, just how I mentioned already, good for the depression, anxiety, also the productions of the serotonin and the melatonin, and also this calcium, the C calcium, is beneficial for the for the anti-aging, the magnesium, copper, zinc, manganese, and also the selenium, the anti-inflammation. So the 3 steps actions for the better sleep is to reduce anxiety, calm the mood, and induce sleep. Remember the physical steps that you can take. Darken the room, relax your mood. How to this? Don't watch, don't read your iPad, iBook, computer. Hopefully you don't also watch TV. If you must, then don't watch the TV news, because good news is always no news. So this is a normal homology solution for insomnia. 5+ sleep. Chinese we call it Su Ya An Shen Su. Sounds good. All right. So suitable for long-term use, not associated with impairments of the organs and neurotransmitter. Does not elevate threshold for arousal from sleep. What does it mean? Actually, you stop taking the pill, you still can. You can't say you have to take a AA to help them to sleep. So no drug resistance, that is good for the long-term use, and high efficacy is effective. So that ends my presentation. Thank you.